Morning, children. So, in the last class, we have studied about the second chapter of political science, foreign policy, India's foreign policy. Now, today we are going to start with economic development. What do you mean by economic development? Means economic means the financial condition of a country, how we can develop. These are all are the fields where we can adapt to develop our economy. So in this chapter we are going to study about the 5-year plans, about different types of economy like mixed economy. We have various public sectors, private sectors, and all 5-year plans, and what are the goals of the 5-year plan, and all this first 5 year, second 5 year, all that, and the nationalization of banks, 20-point program, mill workers strike, all this new economic policy, all this we are going to study in this chapter. So let us study first about the mixed economy. Now, what do you mean by mixed economy, children? Now, mixed economy means like a prime minister after our independence, our prime minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru adopted the middle path rather than taking recourse to any extremes. Some countries had adapted capitalism. Capitalism means, like for example, where the capitalist, the private owned person who is having money, he started running the economy, or he started establishing the industries and all that, while some had adapted socialism. Socialism means like about the society. Each type of economy had its own advantage, but India is a country which have mixed economy. We have some of the capitalist, industrialist, and also we have socialist economy, where the society, where the social people are also a part of, like a state ownership. The state is having the ownership of that economy, the money matter. Private capitalist means the private ownership. Mixed economy means it's a mixture of private and state enterprise. Okay, so that is about the mixed economy. Now, as I have told you, in a capitalist system, the means of production are privately owned. And in a socialist economy, the means of production are owned by state in the name of society. And in the mixed economy, both private and public sectors are involved. That is mixed economy. Now we can see three parts in this kind of economy. Mixed economy will be having three parts. First is the public sector. Public sector is the industries in these sectors are completely under the control and management of government. This industries, public sector, like for example, production of defense equipment, you have the Indian Oil. These all are the public sector, which is control is totally of in the hands of government, whereas the private sectors, the industries in these sectors are owned by private industrialists. The government also supervises it, but like for example, if it is a consumer goods and all that, government will be looking after it, but the entire, like for example, the control will be there maximum of the private sector. For example, the banks, private banks, HDFC bank, all the private banks are there, that is coming under private sectors. Okay, now the joint sectors are there, which is owned by both private and industrialists, and while some are run under the government management. Some are with the government, some are with the private. So here this example is given, Hindustan Limited. Isn't that some of the companies are there which are in the hands of both private and government, that is called as joint sector. So that is all are the three parts of mixed economy. Now, for the mixed economy, to run the mixed economy smoothly, there is a need for coordination between the private sector and public sector. The system aims at maximization of production and popular participation on the large scale. So that is about the mixed economy, the main, what do you call, the meaning of mixed economy. A mixed economy also naturally tends to give priority to national interest, where it's generally it give more importance to the things which can be useful for the development of nation, like defense industries, airport, seaport, education, waterways, scientific research. These all are the main objective of mixed economy. Okay, so mixed economy also naturally tends to give priority to national interest. Like the example as I told you, waterways, seaports, airport, because it is when we have more defense industries will be there, we have more seaport, education facilities and all that, that will be directly or indirectly develop our country. It tends to develop our country only. That is why it is called as in the national interest. Not many private industries are keen to invest in these areas. In such a situation, the government has to take the initiative. So these all are the places where the government only taking the initiative. Isn't that, like I was told about mixed economy, the defense, education, roads, railways and all that. Hmm? So you can see some of the industries over there, like the Raymonds, the Mole, the Tata. This is all coming under the private industries, private people. It is the control will be with the private sector, though the government also has a right. But why the government interfere when it's coming in the matter of consumer goods, goods, consumer food and all that. That's why, rather than it is a private sector only. Industrial policy of 1973. So it's what is there in policy of 1973? It control influence on heavy industries, industrial families and foreign industries, development of small scale industries and cottage industries. Government started paying more attention to cooperative sector. Foreign Exchange Regulation Act was started in 1973. Means in a short form, 1973 industrial policy given more importance to the small scale industries in the rural areas, that is called as the small scale industries or cottage industries, isn't that, and cooperative sectors, where cooperative sectors generally we have in the rural areas, villages, small towns, isn't that, small villages. So that is why it's given more importance to that. Heavy control influence on heavy industries, industrial families, foreign industries. So these all are the policies of 1973. Now we are going to start with the government has introduced the 5-year plan. Actually, the 5-year plan was introduced after the independence. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, he adopted the 5-year plan. Okay, so what are the 5-year plan consist of? 5-year plans given more importance to the agriculture development of a country, rural development and industrialization. So in this way, the government has given more importance, because after independence our country was going through severe problems like poverty, unemployment, population growth, low standard of living, low productivity of agriculture and industries, backwardness in the field of knowledge. So in 1950, India established the Planning Commission with the Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru as its chairman, and they have decided to regulate or to formulate India's 5-year plan, which include rural and agricultural development, as I told you, balanced industrializations and minimum standard of living and economic development consist with democratic ideals. So these all are the main objectives of 5-year plan, giving more importance to the industrialization, more and more industries to be um, starting in the country, and agriculture development should be there in the field of agriculture, and standard of living of people should be like improve, isn't that? So these all are the main principle of 5-year plans. Now let us see about the goals of plans. Goals, here you can say objectives, aim and objectives of 5-year plan. The first is increase in the national income. So when if the industries will develop, our economy will be developed, agriculture facilities will be improved, so automatically national income of a country also will increase. Bring about rapid industrialization by focusing on basic industries. Main basic industries will be there in our country: cottage industries, garment, whatever we are giving more importance to, because we know that India is a land of agriculture. So if we are giving in more importance to the basic industries, we can earn, or we can collect more and more revenue, we can collect more and more, like economy can be improved, isn't that? National income can be improved. Bring about an increase in agriculture production so that the country becomes self-sufficient. So more and more agriculture production should be improved, so that we don't have to import goods from other countries, and our country can be self-sufficient with all the good food grain productions. Use the human resource in the country optimally, means in a positive way, or in a like a maximum way. We should use the human resource, means the people, not only always the like a machineries. Human resource, making in the increasing employment opportunities. So instead of machinery, if we are using more and more human beings, then we can give them employment opportunities also, and by this we can remove the inequality in the people in the matter of wealth. Maintain stable prices of commodities. If we have more and more amount of production will be increased, so the daily commodities also can be, the price of commodities means the day to day thing that is important for us, that also can be, we can reduce that, so that common people can also buy all these things. Bring the growth in population under by control family planning. And as we know that India is a country where we have more population, so we should maintain, or we should start some of the like a program of family planning, so that we can control India's population, and by doing that we can eradicate, we can improve poverty, and we can improve the standard of living of the people. And social services also should be done, and which can the economy which make people self sufficient. They don't have to suffer with poverty, they don't have to suffer with unemployment, so they will be having self sufficiency in their life. So this is all about the 5-year plan. So along with this, I will be sending you some supportive videos also. So for today we will be studying only the meaning of economy. Meaning of, what do you mean by economy? The mixed economy, the types of mixed economy, that is public sector, private sector, joint sector, and 5-year plans and the goals of 5-year plans. In the next chapter, in the next lesson, in the next period, we are going to study about 5-year plan, second 5-year plan, third 5-year plan, fourth 5-year plan, sixth 5-year plan, seventh and eighth, ninth, till 5-year plan we are going to study. Each 5-year plan has some objectives. Each 5-year plan has based on some other like a objective, some goals are there for every 5-year plan that we are going to study. Okay, so for now, you are going to study only the meaning of mixed economy and goals of 5-year plans. Okay, so I hope you have understood everything. If you have any doubt, you should ask me. Okay, children. Okay, bye. Take care.